What's up, Gila golfers? Welcome back to our Sweet Spot episode 5. This week's episode is all about being home and away. We're going to be catching up on the latest golf news since golf is back or on the way back for certain segments of the world. We're also going to catch up with two professional golfers, well-known worldwide. One of them is Malaysia's own top female golfer, Miss Kelly Tan, who is currently residing in Canada. And we also have Argentina's Miguel Ángel Carballo, who is right here in Malaysia. Both of them thousands of miles away from home as they wait to get back into golfing action on the fairways. Now, as my usual weekly routine, I need a partner in crime. Who else other than Mr. Jonathan Punaya, Managing Editor of Par Golf? Jono!
Hey, Sean. Good to see you again, man.
Welcome back, my brother.
Yeah, good to see you. Good to be back. Always a pleasure.
I don't think you have much of a choice, bro. The partnership ain't going to end anytime soon.
Yeah, sometimes we're kind of stuck with each other, I think.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah,
Friday nights, we'll be together for night. Okay? Okay, so today's episode is going to be about home and away. Golfers who are away from their hometowns while waiting or preparing for the resumption of the golfing tour. Right. So we have Miss Kelly Tan, Malaysia's top female golfer now, and also we have
Kelly.
Kelly, and we have a special guest from Argentina, right?
Hey,
Mr.
Kelly.
Miguel Ángel Carballo.
Hey guys.
Hey, Miguel. Good to see you.
Hello.
All right. So we'll catch up with two of you soon. Right?
Hola.
We're gonna have a quick chit chat between John and I, and then we'll come back to the two of you. Okay?
See you guys later.
Okay.
See you guys later. Okay, Jono, tell me what's happening
Yeah,
on the golfing of the tours.
Correct. In the US, professional golf has started, with the Charles Schwab Challenge, which is going on right now with all the world's top golfers playing there. You can watch it on the Golf Channel. So, got Rory there, Dustin Johnson, Brooks Koepka. Everybody's there except Tiger. I think Tiger's taking a break, maybe coming back to action later. On the other tours, we've got the LPGA Tour, which is scheduled to resume in late July. A bit more challenges there because of issues like travel. The tour is supposed to go to the UK, to Europe, following a couple of events in the US. But with the cancellation of the Evian Championship, things are not so clear-cut there. But Commissioner Mike Wan is very confident that things will get going and they'll have a decent year this year. But he promised that they will be back next year with a bang. It's going to be the best LPGA season ever next year. So hopefully that happens.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and,
now, what about Asian tour? What's happening on the Asian front?
Back home in Asia, as we've mentioned before on the show, Asia is a big challenge because there's so many countries, so many travel issues, with the COVID-19 at varying stages in different countries. Malaysia, we are pretty good. Things are evening out. We are now in a recovery mode, so to speak. So they've targeted to start in September with some events in Korea, and they've also trying to put together an Indian swing, a few events in a row in India. So the travel is not so extensive. So you can just go to India, play 3 events in a row. Still waiting for confirmation on that, but I'm sure it will happen. And all the Malaysians who are playing on the Asian tour will get back to action very soon.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, we hope all fronts are full swing soon, right?
Yes.
We have got some news that says some good Samaritans in the European tour are doing something for our Asian partners.
Yes, it's the caddies on the European tour. So like in Asia, with no events, it's not just the players who can't get into action and earn something. It's the caddies as well, and there are a lot of Malaysians who caddy on the Asian tour. So what the European Tour Caddies Association has done is they started a crowdfunding initiative on GoFundMe, selling knickknacks from golfers like signed memorabilia and all that. It's like buying a raffle, I think, and there's a draw at the end. So I think it's 5
Okay.
pounds. So if you just log on to the European Tour or Power Golf, you can see the details there. So it's a very noble initiative because the European Tour comes to Asia a lot. So this is not just for the Asian Tour caddies; it's also for the Sunshine Tour caddies. Sunshine Tour is in
Okay.
South Africa. So
Yeah, that's right.
the European Tour is an international tour, so they come to Asia pretty often. Like the Maybank Championship, they go to Africa as well. So the European Tour guys, being maybe in a better position, decided to help their counterparts in Asia and Africa. And the interesting thing is that the guy who initiated this is none other than Gavin Green's caddy. His name's Brendan McCartin, and he's the guy who started this off. So really, really noble gesture, and we hope that they manage to raise quite a bit of funds to help the caddies who are out of work in Asia and Africa as well.
Oh, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, you got some news on Mr. Yuta Ikeda?
Yes, that's a very interesting story. We wanted to get Yuta on the show, as you know, but he's gone back to Japan. But Yuta was down in KL for the Bandar Malaysia Open. He actually came early. He came 10 days early, but he got dengue, not COVID. He got dengue just before the tournament, had to go to hospital, sat out the tournament, poor guy, watched it on TV, and then when the tournament was over, when he recovered from dengue, then the travel restrictions kicked into place and he couldn't leave KL. So, but luckily for him, he's got some good friends in KL. As there are a lot of Japanese expatriates here. So he actually bunked in with one guy who's a RGC member. And he's been here for 3 months. He just went back, I think, on Tuesday. Back to Japan. So he was talking about how he enjoyed his time here, how he liked roti chana and teh tarik. So yeah, that was a very nice feel good story there. So he's calling KL his home away from home now. Hence our show, Home and Away. Where golfers, stuck due to the tours shutting down for now and stuck in places where they were when the tour shut down and unable to go home, but at the same time staying around waiting for the tours to resume, like Kelly and Miguel. Kelly in Canada waiting for the LPGA to restart, and Miguel right here in KL waiting for the Asian tour for a few other cities in Japan as well. So he thinks that KL is a good place to base yourself. So yeah, it's very interesting.
So Yuta was literally first in, last out for the tour, right?
Yeah, correct. And he never played.
Anyway, good thing is he's back to health, and he's back home. That's the best thing.
Correct.
So now we're talking about our two special guests today, and I think let's bring up the first guest for tonight, Mr. Miguel Ángel Carballo. Miguel?
Yes.
Hi, Miguel. Hola.
How are you?
Hola.
Hola.
Good to see you. Yeah.
Very good.
So for those of you who don't know, Miguel's actually a very, very travel player. He's played on the PGA Tour for 2 seasons, right, Miguel? 2 seasons on the web.com tour where you've won twice.
Yeah.
Also, obviously playing in South America and now in Asia. And Miguel actually won the Asian Development Tour Order of Merit in 2018. And last year, he won the Indonesia Open. So this is one guy who knows how to win everywhere, anywhere and everywhere. So welcome, Miguel. Good to have on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So maybe you can share with us. Yeah, maybe you can share with us your story. How you were in KL since finishing joint 13 in the Bandar Malaysia Open. So perhaps you can tell us what happened after that? Why you decided to stay on in Kuala Lumpur?
Yeah, but this is the before to the quarantine in KL. This is coming to play 2 months in the role. Only in 2 months is then 1 week, only week off, and then it's coming to play New Zealand, Bandar Malaysia Open. It's playing Thailand, India, Bangladesh, Korea, Japan. And then it's then week off, and then it's maybe one more tournament in Thailand. But the problem is to the coronavirus coming, and then it's this is the before to play in Thailand. This is cancelled Thailand, but the next week is play in India, and then it's me staying week off staying in Malaysia, but then the next week is go to India, but this is India's cancel, and then next and it's a Friday is cancelled, and Monday is quarantine here in Malaysia, and then staying here for a long time.
Okay, where are you staying? Which part of KL are you staying?
This is A2O resident. Yeah, it's an apartment.
It's near Saujana, I understand.
Yeah, it's close to Saujana. Very close to Saujana.
So it's a Airbnb that you're in?
Airbnb, yeah.
Okay, and you're on your own?
Every time is standard. Now it's standard for 2 months.
Okay. Yeah.
After August. Yeah. In August is I need to maybe more or
move.
It's okay. Yeah. Or move. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so how have you been keeping yourself busy? I mean, especially, the golf course only opened in May, but before that, how did you keep yourself busy? Staying on your own?
Yeah, no, I stay in the apartment every day, but this is my body. I need to rest for this. Play 18 years consecutive, no stop. Okay. This is my first time. Is 2 months. Is no play golf, nothing.
Yeah.
It's only training to just a little bit to the body, but it's good here. And then it's never time is cook, and then it's this time is preparatory to cook scrambled egg, steak, chicken, or whatever. Yeah, this is very funny for me.
Okay. Yeah, I guess for someone who's played so much, it's very difficult and strange, to just not be able to play.
Yeah, this is only one time for a week is go to the supermarket for I need to whatever and come back.
Yeah, but luckily golf courses reopened on May 4th in Malaysia, so you were able to play. But where did you play? Once it was okay to play, which courses have you played so far in KL?
This play only 3 times play. This play Siri Selangor 1 time. This play the another public course, but not remember for the name. Yeah,
KGPA, I think you mentioned earlier.
KGPA. This play today is playing Saujana.
Saujana, not the Palm course. I understand you played the other course.
The another course, yeah.
Okay. What do you think of the golf course? That you have played so far, Sri Selangor, KGPA, and Saujana. What do you think of the golf courses?
I like
the
three. It's very difficult. Both.
Okay.
The 3 course is very, but this is me is played to the back in the black tee.
Black tee, obviously.
The black tee is more competition. You need to play concentration every shot.
And I understand you play at KRTU as well, the Air Force golf course, quite a bit.
Yes.
Okay. You have a friend who is a member there?
Yeah, it's member. A couple of friends is member to the golf course, and then it's after. This is play after to quarantine. It's play.
That's a pretty tough course as well. I think KRTU, very tight.
Yeah, very tight.
So who do you normally play with when in Malaysia? These few times that you've played, you've got some friends here or other Malaysian professionals or?
No, this play. Today is one professional, very very young guy. He's a local. Is local player in Saujana. Paul.
What's his
Paul? The name? Paul.
Paul.
Paul. Yeah.
Paul San.
Yeah, Paul San. Okay. Yeah, Paul San is a play together.
Yeah, I know some.
Okay. Yeah. Is it go to play in Siri Selangor? Is play to the name to the ladies. What the name is?
Professional?
Yeah, professional. Is young.
young Genevieve, no? Genevieve?
Genevieve. Yeah, Genevieve.
Genevieve. Okay.
Yeah.
Genevieve. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
Genevieve and Kennen. Same.
Okay.
Ken.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know.
Kenneth.
Yeah, it's a play. Yeah, Kennen. Yeah, it's a
Kenneth.
play. One lady professional, one man professional, and one amateur.
Okay.
Easy go to play together. Same.
Okay.
And the next time is placed to Sun. Sun is one professional and two more amateur.
Okay.
To play together. Yeah.
Okay, so
it's only for fun,
it's good.
for practice. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's good, to at least, get out there and, hit some balls. Must be really good to feel that again after so long.
Yeah.
What about practice? Where do you go to practice? To practice driving range? Which driving range you go to?
And the driving ranges go to Saujana driving range.
Saujana.
Yeah, but it's good. It's very close to my apartment, and then it's go to walk, and then it's very easy to play.
Oh, you can walk to Saujana.
Yeah. I can walk or this is grab, same. But this is very close. I need to walk. It's for a long time no walk. But this is it's
good.
nice.
Yeah, a lot of Malaysian golfers who stay at the same place, they still need to drive, so you're gonna make us all feel a bit.
Oh yeah. But this is for the rent up. This is for the rent up. It's very close. But never time in 2 months. Never time is watching in my place. It's one putting green, synthetic putting green.
Oh, okay.
In my place, and then it's after to the quarantine. Is it go to the putting green, and then it's play. One day is play putting green here in the apartment, and the second day is go to the Saujana driving range to play couple balls. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're talking about the local. Miguel, sorry, John. Just want to ask him because one of the viewers are asking, which is the golf course that you've played so far that you find it hardest and why?
One more time.
Which golf course have you played in Malaysia so far that you find it most challenging, and why do you find it challenging?
I think so. In Saujana, this is the Palmer court is very challenging. This is very. You need to play very concentration every shot.
Okay.
But
you have to be.
The black tee is very tough.
Okay.
I need to play very concentration. Yeah, it's no easy. To the black tee is no easy.
Yeah. I play off the white tees. If you allow me to play off the red tees, I would. I'd wear a skirt and play off the red tees.
John, they always say, John, the black mama is always very important. Anyway, so interesting. That's the Palm course. The Palm course, Saujana is one of the courses that you think is the most challenging. Correct?
Yeah, but it's a play. In 2018, it's play night tournament in Malaysia. It's a play in Miri, in Sarawak, in Labuan, in Penang. In
ADT,
Johor Bahru. This is play a lot, but this is very surprised. But this is very good preparatory for the tournament, and the tournament is very good preparatory for the course. And then it's every time it's play very good condition. This is nice. It's good.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
So you've been away from home for a while, and you have your wife and 2 young children are home in Bahia Blanca, Argentina, right?
Yes.
So you must miss them a lot. I mean, being away from them for so long. Is this the longest you've been away from them?
No, this is last year. It's close for 3 months here.
Okay.
This is my first time staying for a long time. This is Delfina is 7 years old.
Okay, that's the bigger one. The bigger one.
Yeah, and Juliana is 4 years old.
They're so cute. And your wife's name is
Maria Laura.
Maria, okay. Does your wife play golf as well, or she doesn't?
No. This is play hockey. This is hockey in the grass.
Hockey,
Wow.
field hockey.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Argentina is pretty strong. Argentina
It's
is a
very
strong
strong.
team.
Yeah,
Hockey.
it's very
Yeah.
popular. The woman normally is play hockey or tennis.
Okay.
Normally.
And
But
what about
now is play more women is play more soccer. But
soccer?
this is
Yeah.
not too much. Yeah, it's not too much popular. It's more popular to the men.
So,
Soccer.
does Bahia Blanca have a football team?
Yeah, Bahia Blanca is more popular. It's more popular basketball.
Basketball. Okay.
Yeah, Manu Emanuel Ginobili is from my
Ginobili,
city.
yeah.
He's an
it's
NBA player. Yeah,
NBA player. Yeah, it's very small city, but this is very good competition to play soccer. Every club it is maybe I think so maybe 15 club. This is a lot of competition: soccer, basketball, tennis, rugby, every
rugby,
sport.
rugby.
Yeah, rugby is
Pumas.
same. It's Los Pumas.
Pumas, yeah. So tell us a bit more about.
Tell us a bit more about yourself, Miguel. The where you come from. What is the famous food, attractions, anything interesting?
Yeah, in Bahia Blanca. What's interesting in Bahia Blanca? Food, the beach.
No, it's a small city. It's a poor and the more popular is for the poor. It's coming to the boats. The portation.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
poor. But it is upside to Bahia Blanca. Is you go to the mountain or you go to 1 hour drive, you go to the beach, or maybe 40 minutes, it's go to the beach. It's a river. No, it's not too much popular, but you go upside, it's a lot of attraction. And upside to Bahia Blanca, yeah.
Are there many golf courses in Bahia Blanca?
This is only one course in Bahia Blanca, 27 holes. And this is another course is in maybe 25-30 minutes to Bahia Blanca. This is for the 9 holes.
Okay. Is that where you started to play golf?
My first son is 11 years old.
Okay.
Go to Cadiz first. Is my big brother. Is go to Cadiz, and then it's me go together to my friend, and then it's Cadiz me same. The first 3 years, but this play before to go to Cadiz is play soccer. And then it's play soccer and go to working to Cadiz Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
And then it's 14 years old. I need to maybe to the option to play soccer or go to golf. And then it's go to pushing the balance, and then it go to the golf.
Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. So, who was your coach when you started to learn golf? Was it your brother or?
No. Easy play. Is working 3 years in the driving range in my course, and then it's every time is practice, and then this is for the more. Every player is working in the range, and then it's every coach is working in the range, and then it's couple times is coming, and then hey Miguel, is a correction to the grip, and then it's every time is every time is just a little bit tips to my swing or my grip or my stand.
Okay. But, so it's like an apprentice.
Yeah.
To the pro.
And 2002 is my first son to coach. He's working for 15 years.
Okay. 2002.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do a quick one. Miguel, we'll come back to you, Miguel. We're gonna bring
Okay.
Kelly Tan in.
Okay.
Okay, stay there. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna come back to you, and I need you to tell me all the attractions for a single man like me to go down there. Not me. I'm married. I'm just saying, if a single man or like me who wants to go to Argentina, what is he gonna look forward to? Stay there. Think about it. We'll come back to you. Okay,
Okay.
Miguel. See you soon.
Okay. See you.
See you later,
Kelly
Miguel.
Tan, are you
See you
there?
later.
Yes, sir.
Hi,
Hey,
Kelly.
Kelly.
Hey.
Selamat datang. Selamat datang.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Okay. As
Welcome.
I think Kelly really needs no introduction, but just to recap, Kelly is playing on the LPGA back this year after regaining full playing rights through last year's Q Series. Unfortunately, after 2 events, the tour was suspended. 2 events in Australia, right, Kelly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Kelly's been a pro since 2013. After a superb amateur career where she won 3 Malaysian Ladies Amateur Open titles. Am I right? 3, right?
Yes.
So she played 4 full seasons on the LPGA, and then following that, played on the Symmetra Tour in 2018 and 2019. And last year, she won her first professional title outside of Malaysia. Correct? On the Symmetra Tour, the Florida's Natural Classic. So Kelly's been our ambassadress for a long time, doing the country proud. So glad to have you on the show. Good to see you again.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's fun.
Yeah, and for those who can't remember, Kelly's right now in Calgary, Canada. So, Kelly, how long have you been in Calgary?
Well, I've been here. This is 5th year, but during this quarantine, I've been here for 3 months now. Straight,
Okay. So,
I guess.
Okay, 3 months, and it must have been tough being unable to play. I think initially you mentioned that the golf courses were not open yet, right, in Calgary?
Yeah, actually, we opened May 1st. So the golfing season in Calgary is end of April to probably end of September. Really, they get 6 months if they're lucky. So, but with the virus thing, it actually worked out. So when they opened, they got busy right away.
Okay, so you mean the courses were closed because of the weather, not because of COVID-19?
No.
Okay.
Well, it was. I guess it was, but they could have opened up probably a couple weeks earlier. But with the COVID-19, they had to delay it to May 1st. But in general, courses are closed in the winter, just because we get so much snow here, and the greens and the fairways are just won't be ready.
Must be really cold right now as well. What's the temperature like in the day?
This morning is probably, right now it's probably 10 degrees.
Okay, that's not too bad. So probably get a nice 20 plus.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll get up to
how
about 22.
It's 10 degrees. It's okay, 10 degrees.
Yeah, right now is actually the best time for me to go out to run, because 10 degrees are like perfect when you're running outside.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no sweat. No sweat. Literally no sweat.
You sweat, but it's the cool breeze that's nice.
Yeah. So anyway, how have you been? Obviously, you managed to play golf since May 1st. But apart from that, how have you been occupying your time, with no tournaments? We understand you've been cooking quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, other than like the usual, cooking and cleaning, whatever, we actually, when I first got back, I think I flew back here March 10th, when the tour canceled the California swing there. And I just didn't want to stay down there, so I flew back. And me and my boyfriend were like, well, we got
Dusty.
a couple weeks. Yeah, Dusty. We're like, we'll have at least a couple weeks because of the shutdown. That's when Canada actually shut the border 3 days after I got home. So thank God I got back before that.
Just in time. Just in time.
Only Canadian were allowed to come back when they closed the border. So I would have never allowed to come back. So we were like, let's do something. And I know my boyfriend, he's in the interior design business. So he does a lot of nice houses and, interior designs and stuff like that. And we actually never done anything at our place. So he's like, well, I guess I have a couple weeks to do our place. And, we went and got paint, and I painted, the house for like 3 weeks. It was fun in the beginning, but at the end it got old. And then, so we actually did a little remodeling in the house. And
Okay.
other than cooking, cleaning, working out, I guess we did little things to the house, actually down in the basement here, and we bought this virtual reality to play on our PS4, just so I can. And yeah, I got this putting mat from Well Putt here.
That's a cool putting mat. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty new. It's the company is called Well Putt, and it's cool. I have it right here. So there's different plays you can putt. The speed's about 10.5, which is very, very true to what.
Oh, that's pretty fast. Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite close to the LPGA when we go on nice greens, and so yeah, you get up to, I believe this is 18 feet. So that's a nice thing to do.
Tell us a bit about this virtual golf, the VR golf. Is it locked like a real thing, or
Oh yeah.
Do you actually swing a club?
No. So you have that motion controller.
Okay.
So yeah, in the beginning there you see like that little thing with a pink ball on top, and when you put it on, it's like the best scenery I've seen in forever. It's that course in Japan. I forgot the name of it. And when you look around, you actually see as far as you want to see. And if you turn around, if you go in the clubhouse, you can actually see like the receptionist, and see the bathroom, and you see the pro shop.
That's cool.
Like you feel like you want to touch. Is that good? Like the vision of it. So yeah, I play I think the putting is the closest to the game, but I've put on like our Dusty's knees on it. They will whiff the ball just because if you're not actually swinging it somewhat correctly, you actually whiff the ball, like air swing. So it's somewhat close, but in the beginning, because I was just so sick of staying at home and not be able to swing, because it was when I got back in March, it was still actually snowing outside, so I couldn't actually go outside to swing at all. So I'm like, oh, let's just get this, and it was fun. We played a lot of it.
Yeah, I guess it's better than nothing. But golf courses have opened, and I've seen from your social media that you've been playing quite a lot. Which courses do you normally play in Calgary? Do you have like a home course?
Yeah, I play out of the Hamptons, and I also get to play. Yeah, the courses here, they're just so nice, and they welcome me anytime. Literally, I can just walk in, and they call me all the time, and I can play anywhere I want, really. But I play mostly at the Hamptons and Bear Spa, and there's a new course in Calgary just opened up called Miguel National. It's supposed to be the top 3 in North America. So it's I got to play there for 2 times. So that's the Hamptons. That's our signature hole, number 7, the par 5. The fairway is about 20 yards wide. Yeah.
Wow, that's very tight.
Yeah, very tight, and it's usually very, very windy on that hole. So it's a tough one. It's beautiful.
What kind of a golf course is it? Is it a parkland course? Lots of trees.
The Hamptons is tree line. I would say the Hamptons is tight. The greens are really tough now that they've got it rolling. Probably running at 10.5. They can run this thing really fast in the summer. So the condition's really good, and it's not lengthy, but if you do get on the side, it's not flat, I guess. It's there's got some elevation to it and hills, and so when you're on those big hills, it's usually fescues, like long fescues, so you don't want to be there. Yeah, it's a good course to practice. That's for sure.
And you just got your 8th hole-in-one, I think, 2-3 weeks ago at Bear Spa Golf Club. Could you maybe tell us a bit about it? How long was the hole? What iron do you use? Did it hit the green and bounce in?
Yeah, it was. I think that was only my 2nd round back from the quarantine. So my 1st round at Bear Spa for the year, and that hole, it was number 15. It was 165 meters, so 180 yards. So Calgary, we're above sea level, so I actually hit it a club further. So I only hit a 6 iron on that hole. I would have usually hit a 5. So, and the pin was kind of middle right, with bunker in the front and bunker on the right, but the green slopes right to left. So I kind of hit a not where I intended to. I wanted to be on the left side of the flag, but I actually started this ball on the right side of the flag, between the bunker and the flag. So kind of right edge of the green, and it hit, bounced, and actually I was like, oh my! As soon as I hit, I actually say, shit shot, like whatever. Like I was not happy with the shot, and Dusty's like, this is going in. And I was like, this is no way. I hit it so bad, like way off my line. He's like, oh, there's a slope there that will kick down, whatever. So it did kick, and it rolled like. It was a good hole in one. It wasn't like it ran the flag or slammed down. It actually did what it was supposed to do, and it went in the hole. And I was like, oh, I guess I did. I got my hole in one. And I didn't really do any celebration, but the people that were playing with me, they were so stoked. And I felt like awful because Dusty's got 3 or 4 hole in ones, and he's got 2 or 3 of them on the par, like a short par 4. So it's not even a par 3. So he was excited, and one of our good friends, Wayne, he was stoked because he never witnessed one before, and I forgot who was the other person. I'm sorry, but so they were so excited. They were giving me high fives. And I'm like, I really should be celebrating, but I'm just like, for what? This doesn't count, like, you know. But for like, I guess a social golfer, they think it's cool. And the next thing I know, sorry,
were there any bets involved?
No, actually not that day. No. Yeah. Usually we do.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, usually we do, but oh well. The next thing I know, I got calls from, you know, the local news and the local newspaper, and they want to do an interview. I'm like, oh, that's cool. So
Kelly, you're from Batu Pahat in Johor.
Yes.
You know, which is you grew up there, and you think you grew up right next to Bukit Banang Golf and Country Club. Maybe you could tell us a bit about how you started playing golf.
Yeah, well, I didn't grow up right. We have now moved there. We've lived there now for 10 years. But the previous year, whatever, I'm 26, 7. So the previous 12 years, we lived kind of closer to downtown. And my dad's a big time golfer. And I grew up playing multi-sports in school. And I love sports, and I love the culture of it, and I love meeting new people, and that's why I got myself into it. And my dad thought that, you know, this would be a good sport that I can pick it up. So he's a member. We used to be well, I guess we still are. I'm just not. We're a member at Bukit Banang Golf and Country Club. So every weekend, my dad would take. So I have 4 other siblings as well. So my dad would take the whole family to the club, whether you want to go play squash, play badminton, tennis, swimming, or you can go to the range with him. So my siblings will usually go do their swimming thing. They have a lesson. And I never liked swimming, so I told my dad, you know, I don't want to go swim. So I have always been stuck with him, I guess. I'm the only kid that would go to the range with him. And he would hit, and I would sit there, and when he take a break, I would just mess around and pick up the club and start swinging. And, you know, I mean, I was 12 years old. And to pick up a man's club, it was like steel and everything. It was heavy, I remember. But I don't know, somehow I just figured it out, and he put a little T on the mat for me, so it's easier, that's for sure. So I would hit the ball. Somehow I had the coordination according to him. So he's like, oh, maybe you need to start taking lesson. And so he actually, in the beginning, the first probably few months, he just taught me like how to grip, the posture, the stance, like the basic fundamentals. So so from there, he bought me like this little, I still remember my little set. It's a tiger bag with like a tiger head cover. I've got a driver, I think a 3 or 5 wood, and I have a 7 6 irons, like a 7 or 6 iron, 8 or 9 iron, pitching or sandwich, and a putter. I have like 6 clubs in like this little bag. So I was really excited, and I went to the range and hit with him many times after his work or in the weekend. I always look forward to spending that time with my dad. And later on, I started joining this group of kids, like juniors at Bukit Banang. There's a few juniors. So I started joining them. You know, we practice together, and we have a coach, the local coach, and that was really fun because there were about, I say 5 or 6 of us. That was very, very close to the age group, and that made it fun. And a couple of years later, my brothers and sisters joined and made the group bigger. And yeah, it was a good time. And we spent the whole day at Bukit Banang, not necessarily practicing. We would run to the club and get chicken wings, or run down the 18 into the jungle to catch spider, whatever, or go down the river to fish the balls, and different stuff like that kept me loving the sport, I guess. So that was fun. I remember that. And then later on, I remember getting my handicap, 36, I guess. And then started playing in the club events and started winning. And all those people are like, "Oh my God, who is this kid?" And so,
how old are you then? 50?
Oh, no, I was really young. Very, very short after my dad signed. Like, I started probably 2 months in. I don't know exactly. I wish I did. Probably 2 to 3 months in, I got my handicap, and then I started playing in the club events. And I remember when I went to Form 1, which is 13. Actually, when I was 12, I played in the MSSM. So I must have entered into tournaments right away. I played like Sport XL right away.
Yep.
A few of them up north in Kedah and whatever, I think. Yeah. And then I started practicing. I got into it more seriously, as if like I would go to the course and actually do practice and go play 9 holes and then practice and then wait till the sun goes down and my mom and dad come and pick me up. So that was that. And then I remember the clearest one was when I was 14. I played in the Sport XL in Bukit Beruntung. Yeah.
Okay.
And Auntie Dato Rabi was there. She is the vice president of Malaysia Ladies Golf Association, if I get it right. So she scouted.
Exactly. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, she scouted me and she called my parents and she said, you need to come and do come to our training camp. And I'm like, oh, okay, that would be an honor. So I remember that moment. And very soon after that, I packed my bags and go to KL and train with 20 or 30 really good amateur golfers that's around my age. And it was more fun. Like, everyone was from all over Malaysia, and I couldn't speak English then. It was tough. So
okay, look at you now.
I've come a long way. I think I still have. I can still improve. But I remember, I remember like speaking to Sharon Lau. You guys know her.
Yeah.
Michelle Cole.
Yeah, Sharon.
All these players who does not speak, like all this Chinese kid that doesn't speak Mandarin, and I'm like, how in the world? I couldn't speak English, so I actually spoke Malay to them. It was the most awkward thing in my life. Today I still think that, but today, I mean, now that I look back, I appreciate those moments because it forces me to learn the language. Yeah, so it's been a fun ride since.
So you mentioned you have 4 siblings. Yeah. Sorry, Sean. Go ahead.
Sorry, John. We're going to go for a quick commercial break, John, because we want to run this ad and we'll come back to Kelly and Miguel. Just hang in there. We're going to run a quick commercial break, guys.
Great.
Okay.
We'll be back. latest collection of the Vessel golf bags from a collaboration between Vessel and Cobra Puma Golf, exclusive in Malaysia, only on GilaGolfers.com. Now let's bring back my partner in crime, Jono, and our two guests, Miguel and Kelly.
Hey, Sean. Wow, that's a great looking golf bag.
Yeah, man. It's one of the limited editions from Cobra Puma and Vessel.
Hola,
Hi,
Miguel.
guys.
Welcome back.
Thank
Hello.
you the stories you guys have shared with us so far. We've had a lot of questions from the guests in our comment section, which we will address them one by one after this. Okay, there are quite a few. Some of our spectators there were saying thank you for sharing your stories, Kelly. It's a great story, Miguel. Nice to hear how you come through. All right, so it's interesting. Jono as always, touches on the nice points that golfers want to hear on, the technical aspects, and how you guys have come into this whole world of golf, right? Now, Jono, I think you have some questions that you want to ask the both of them together.
Yeah, I think just now Miguel told us about his hometown, Bahia Blanca. So, Kelly, perhaps you could tell us a bit about Batu Pahat. What's there to do and see and eat in Batu Pahat?
Batu Pahat is known for its food, I would say. There's not too much to do. It's a small town that takes 30 minutes to go around, I say, with no traffic.
Okay.
And it's a food paradise. We only have 2 shopping malls, 2 cinema theater.
Mm-hmm.
The highest building is Hotel Catarina. I think it's 22 floors. That's the highest building we have. We have 2 golf courses. Bukit Banang Golf and Country Club has 18 holes, and Batu Pahat Golf Club is just a 9 holes. Great golf course. Really good walk.
Yeah.
And I would say if you were to pay a trip to Batu Pahat, you probably have some sort of business with the industrial side of things.
Okay.
Okay,
there's a lot of
Kelly,
manufacturing.
tell us the one special dish from Batu Pahat.
Food.
No, special dish, something unique. What is Batu Pahat famous?
Must try. What's a must try?
Come on, Kelly, on the fly. You're a golfer. You know, you got to adapt.
Okay, my favorite food when I go back to Batu Pahat is the help me out. The fish dish.
Fish dish.
The dish
Ota.
No. This is
Asam pedas.
Asam pedas. That's right.
Yeah.
Come on, Kelly. Asam pedas.
Yeah,
Okay, that's good.
This is like back alley behind my primary school. Like the best asam pedas ever.
The best
And you mentioned you have four siblings. You must miss them a lot. How old are they? Middle somewhere or
Yeah, so I'm a middle child. I have 2 elder sisters and a younger brother and younger sister. So we're a gap between 33 and 21. 22.
Okay. Oh, that's quite
Sorry,
a big
they're
gap.
11 years apart from 5 kids. 2 a year.
Okay.
Wow.
You must miss them a lot. Being away so long every year. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Miguel,
fortunately, technology keeps us together. We do a lot of FaceTime, and my younger sister is actually in London, so we're not together. So it's nice that we have to find a time that works for everyone to try and make a call once a week. Sometimes more.
So Miguel, do you keep in touch with your family as well, Miguel? A lot on FaceTime or WhatsApp?
Every day. To my family every day.
Yeah.
Every day. But now is 10:49 a.m. in Argentina.
Okay. Quite close to Calgary actually. Time-wise, a couple of hours.
Yeah. It's every day is talk in the morning, in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Miguel,
hopefully you get to see them soon again.
Why?
The photo of the fish dish just now that Kelly said is a favorite of people in Batu Pahat. Have you tried anything spicy before while you stay in Malaysia?
In Malaysia. Curry.
Not like
you like
spicy.
Curry?
Not like
No, like
spicy.
spicy.
No,
No,
but
like
this is
spicy.
just a little bit.
Okay, then
Just a little bit. It's
asam
okay.
pedas is out. Asam pedas is
Yeah.
out. You know
But this is
that's really
testing.
spicy. That's hot.
This is testing every food. Capotana is testing, but this is not spicy. It's okay. It's testing, but this is, I don't know. This is a lot of. I'm not remember for the name, but this is watching, and then it's these are alike. Chicken fried rice or whatever
Be
similar.
careful, okay?
Similar.
Malaysian women are also spicy. Malaysian women are known to be spicy, so be careful, okay? Be careful.
But it's no problem. This is for the separate spicy.
Oh, that problem, no problem. I like that, Miguel. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
What do you like in Malaysia,
So
Miguel? What's your favorite food? What do you
What?
like to eat? What's
What's your favorite Malaysian food? Favorite Malaysian food?
Capotana is, I don't know for the, it's the same for the Indian restaurant.
Indian
no,
food.
it's the more
Okay.
it is the more the more fast is the more simple. Mengoren.
Mee
Maybe
goreng.
Mee goreng.
Mee goreng.
Mee goreng.
Mama mee goreng. Yeah.
Yeah, Mama Mengoren or Mama or Mengoren Ayan. Ayan is chicken, no? Ayan.
Yeah.
I am
Chicken.
chicken. Right.
Yeah,
right.
chicken. Yeah,
Sí, sí,
Mengoren or the next. I don't know. This is very confusing for the name, but this is
Well, you know,
everything is maybe similar. Yeah. This
Okay.
is
It's similar to Argentinian food, you mean?
no. In Argentina,
No,
but
no,
it's,
very
in
different,
Argentina,
right?
it's a lot of pasta.
Yeah.
A lot of
No
cheese.
rice.
And good
Yeah.
and good steaks. Very good steaks in Argentina.
Yeah, it's normally for barbecue. Barbecue and Italian food is the more normally. The more normally is Italian food or barbecue is the more traditional.
Okay.
What about in
Coming
Calgary,
back
Kelly?
to
What is good food in Calgary?
actually,
Calgary?
what's a good Canadian dish?
Canadian dish. Have you guys heard of poutine?
Poutine. Is that a
So
fish?
it's literally like French fries, okay, with
French
gravy
fries, okay.
Okay.
and cheese.
Ah,
I don't like
gravy
it.
and peas. Okay.
No, gravy and cheese.
Cheese. Okay. It
And
sounds nice though.
Yeah, it's good. It's
Yeah.
very like sinful, I guess.
Okay.
Everything good is sinful, Kelly. Everything good.
Well, I think Canada and American is like very close. I guess like they don't have like Malaysia. We have like nasi lemak and all that. They don't really have like, it's so multicultural here that I've always asked Dusty what's a Canadian food. He don't even know how to say. He likes pasta. He likes steaks. He likes burger. He's like, I guess this is a Canadian food. That's what I eat growing up.
Yeah.
So Calgary is French speaking or English speaking or mix?
English.
English.
Mainly. So on the west side is more, oil and gas. It's more English speaking. The east side is more French and, French speaking. But the signs here in Calgary, and I mean in Canada in general, it has French at the bottom. Like if you get on a stop sign, there's like 2 language. Like when you go to the airport, there's 2 languages.
Okay, Miguel, you've won seven professional titles so far in your career.
What?
Two on the web. You've won 7 professional titles so far in your career.
Yeah.
Which one do you think is the most memorable? Which one do you feel is the biggest win so far?
I think so. The first time is for the National Way in Panama.
Okay, in Panama.
This is very important for in 2006 it's play European Tour, but this is not play good. Yeah. But this is play the first in May, June. No, in January, February is play couple tournament in South America. And then this couple tournament is very good for the next season, and the next season is top 8 in the money list to the South American tour, and then it's played for the the nation way. It's only one option. It's win, and then
Correct.
it's play in Panama, and then it's won. Yeah, and then it's go to United States for 10 years.
Okay. And now you're in Asia. And this
is very. Yeah, this tournament in Indonesia Open is very important. But
yes.
Last year is before to this tournament is won in Phuket. One tournament to the ADT consanction.
Correct.
Consanction to the All Thailand Tour. Yeah,
Thailand
Laguna
Tour.
Phuket. Yeah. And after is won to the Indonesia Open.
Indonesia.
But this is it's opened the door to my game and my years. But now it's played this year and next year for one.
Yeah, you get your exemption on Asia, and you play in Thailand a lot as well.
Yeah, but this is now is coming to play couple tournament in Thailand, but this is the problem now is everything is closed.
Yeah,
and same to Japan. Same to Japan.
Yeah.
The second tour in Japan.
Yeah, the challenge tour in Japan. No, there's no. Yeah. They have not told you when they're going to start again. Yeah, in Japan.
No, I don't know. I think so. Maybe July or August, maybe. But now
Miguel,
every country is... Why?
No, you travel so often and so frequent. Which is your favorite place that you prefer?
Malaysia. I like Malaysia. This is for the staying here in Malaysia.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, this is my first time. My first time to come in Asia. In 2018 is to go to Thailand, and my second country is go Malaysia, and then it's 10 here. I like Malaysia for this more quiet. It's not too much people. I like the more quiet. The more quiet.
Okay.
Miguel, quick question.
Quiet. Then you should hang out with us.
Yeah, you should hang out with us. But I wanna know, Miguel, which side of Thailand or Malaysia have spicier women? Malaysia or Thailand?
I don't know.
I see
no what.
See no evil. See no evil.
It's like I'm gonna lady boys. They look so pretty.
Yeah, they're so perfect.
Yeah,
now, Kelly,
yeah. You have to be. Yeah.
Kelly, explain to us, Kelly. European man, American man, Asian man. Which your preference? Dusty's not listening. I checked already. He's not here.
No, I mean he don't care.
Dusty's in the room.
I have to be so careful what I say with like all this recent news, with all this racism and stuff.
No.
It comes down
Gila,
to
go for sure. It's Gila, go for sure. Tell us, Kelly. Tell us. What's your preference?
I don't know. I mean, I've had really a lot of good, huh?
Who's more spicier? From these three continents? Yeah.
Well, I think, I don't
blushing.
know. I like white guys, I guess, for my preference. But I'm not saying anything like there's a lot of Malaysian watching us right now. I don't want them to get offended,
No. No such thing.
They're fun. I guess they're fun. It comes down to the nice guys. I mean, Malaysian are very, very nice and not down to earth. And I guess, I don't want to get this wrong, but the white guys are probably more playful and whatever, but they're nice guys too.
Okay. Let's do it a political kind of question. Dad bod or six pack?
Both or six pack?
Dad bod or a six pack? Which is, do you have a preference or does it matter?
My boyfriend's got a one pack. So I guess I don't have a preference. I want to say, when I grow up, I want to date this white guy with blue eyes, 6 foot tall, 180 pounds, six pack, athlete. I don't know. He's only checked a couple of those. So I guess
Only a couple.
Doesn't really
Huh?
matter.
Only a couple.
I think when he
Fun.
watched
Must
this,
be really
when he watched this after his work tonight, he's gonna give me a hard time.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna stop Sean because he's giving you a hard time. But I'm gonna throw this question that we asked Miguel to Kelly now. Which is the most memorable moment in your career so far? Was it winning last year or maybe the Rio Olympics, perhaps?
I would say the most memorable moment that changes my life is obviously back in 2013 when I got my LPGA card. But definitely when I do win on the Symmetra Tour, it was a big highlight on my career. And, representing Malaysia at the Rio Olympics, that was fun. And even when I won both events in PGM Tour, that was fun too. I mean, it gave me a big, confident boost before coming back to America to play. So, yeah.
Yeah, which leads me to a question. Is it important for our local players to have a domestic tour to play on? When it's the off season and so on, it's important to have a domestic circuit, right? Just to keep those competitive juices flowing.
This is to Miguel or me?
To you.
Yeah, I absolutely think. I mean, there's no secret why the Korean women golfers are so successful. I just know that in Korea, there's such great platform for, especially the women. In Thailand, they have a good platform for the boys. Singha is backing them up from, I guess, junior times or amateur times. And in Japan, there's good tours. And I'm starting to see, you're starting to see in Southeast Asia, there's more countries that having their own tour. Like in Taiwan, they have the ladies tour. Thailand, they have the ladies tour. Yeah. China, they have their ladies tour. So there's no secret why they're producing more players, professional golfers. I do think that it's very, very important for Malaysia to have a tour for our own professional to start. Now, I wish that when I started, I didn't take such a big jump straight into to go straight to Q-School and go on to LPGA right away, because it was such a big jump for me from going on the national team straight to the highest tour in the women's league, just because I don't have the experience. I used to just show up at tournaments. I used to get told to bring what clothes and what time to get to the airport. And from there on, everything's laid out for me. And as soon as I got my tour card, I had 4 weeks to get sponsorship, leave the country. Fortunate enough to meet great people to help me out along the way. I don't know. I'm just so blessed, I feel. And got on tour and have to book your flights, have to book your car, have to enter your tournament in time, have to rent you have to drive on the other side of the road. You have to, get your Airbnb right, make sure you're booking at the right. I remember my rookie year, I misbooked 4 weeks and the next 5 weeks is wrong. So it's just crazy things like that it's very important for someone that's looking into playing this professionally to start somewhere in their home country where it's not overwhelmed, I guess.
Yeah, so Miguel's nodding his head. I mean, Miguel, do you have any advice for young professional golfers who are trying to make it on tour? Miguel, from your experience, playing all over. Any advice to young golfers who want to become a professional?
It's very similar to the Kelly. It's very surprised you go to different countries, and this is me is coming to here, and then it's dry to different. For me, it's the same to Canada or United States. But this is normally, but it's coming here. It's in Thailand, it's rent a car. To go to Japan, is rent a car in Japan. And then every time is different for me. For the food, to the traveling, is it for the rent a apartment or rent a hotel or rent a or book to the fly. Everything is you need to control, not to the decision to the last moment.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. So I think Sean, we're kind of running out of time. So maybe just the last question from you.
Yeah.
From you.
No surprises.
No surprises.
You guys are very honest. I like it. Thank you. Now, guys, just a quick one. Last words to the audience. What do you guys have in terms of advice on career paths. Both of you had different kind of career paths. You know, Kelly, you were there. You had your dad who taught you all the way to where you are now. Miguel, you started off as a caddy. You learned a bit and all that. So, Kelly, quick advice for those up and coming golfers. Anything?
Yeah, I guess if you do, or if you are picking up the game, you know, if your parents play the game, listen to them. If they're not comfortable at, you know, giving you advice, maybe get a good certified professional to tell you the right fundamentals, because I think it's very important, because even now as a professional, I still work on those fundamentals. So those are very important things to learn, and you have to make sure you learn them right. And if you do want to take it on as a professional, there's no secret to success. You got to put in the extra time, make sure you're working 110% all the time, and enjoy and love it. So
very good advice, Kelly. Thank you.
Great advice.
To all
Great
those
advice.
who get the essence first. Listen to your parents. Fundamentals. Listen to your parents.
Work
listen
hard.
to your
Work
parents. Okay? Work hard. Work hard. Thank you, Kelly. Miguel, something for the upcoming guys.
No, this is concentration to play golf. This is the more important
Focus.
is 100% to play golf or whatever, or this is go to the students or whatever option to your decision is 100% everything.
Golf and nothing else.
Commitment.
Just golf. Focus on the golf. Yes.
Thank you.
Great
Miguel.
advice.
Thank
as
you.
well.
John,
Yeah.
anything for the fans for today, for this week's home and away?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a pleasure having Kelly and Miguel on the show. You know, it's two golfers who are successful in their own right, away from home. You know, Kelly's who's Malaysian in the US on the LPGA Tour, Miguel who's been all over the world now in Malaysia, playing on 3 different circuits in Asian Tour, Thailand, and Japan. So great to have you guys on the show. It's been a pleasure, and I'm sure you guys have inspired a lot of players and, you know, up and coming players, and hopefully we'll see more Malaysians and more Argentinians out on tour like you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
We will catch up with you, Kelly. If you come back, if we ever have a time, we'll catch up for a drink.
We go
maybe a round
Batu
of golf.
Absolutely.
Batu-Pahat,
You go to
I'll
Batu
take you to Asam Pedas.
Asam Pedas, definitely.
yes.
We're going to
It will
hold you to that, okay, Kelly. Don't forget. Miguel, you also stay loose. Miguel, we give you a call. We come over to South Jana or the O2 residence, wherever you are.
Yes.
I think for some nice food. I can't play golf because you're hitting off the black.
Mi goreng.
The black.
Yeah,
Everything
we
is going to
think
play.
Only for you, not us. Okay, so we'll take you for mee goreng, we'll take you for asam pedas, we're going to take you for spicy women. Stay tuned, okay? Hang there.
Okay, now the last part.
Nobody has said that.
Use my
Okay,
call.
guys, thank you for coming on the show. Right? Thank you, John, my partner in crime as always. See you same time, same place next week. Kelly, Miguel, pleasure.
Thank you very
See you
much.
guys next time.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
Thanks, guys.
All the best.
Yeah. All the best.
Yeah, Gila Golfers. See you on the next session of the Sweet Spot. Gila Golfers signing off.